Never thought I'd be making this video. In one hand, I've got the Fuji X100VI, and in the other hand, I have the CampSnap digital camera. In most circles, it's known as a digicam. Recently, I took both of these cameras with me on a trip to California, and I thought it'd be interesting to see how the photos compare. Now, obviously, I know that one has a much higher resolution, higher pixel count than the other, but when I travel, I'm generally just looking for something that's easy and that's going to get me really cool travel photos. And the results that I ended up with were kind of surprising. So in this video, I'm going to answer the question, do you need to spend almost $2,000 on a camera, or is it enough to get something like this for about $70, $80 and still get the type of photos you're looking for? Now, a lot of people who are Fuji fans are really going to find fault with this video because they're going to have a million reasons why you should not consider the CampSnap over a camera that is about 20 times as much when it comes to the cost. But I would argue it depends on what you're wanting to get out of it. I think for most people, if you're wanting a camera that's a really good travel camera or something to take really fun photos with your friends and your family that give you a vintage vibe, you might not need everything that comes packed into this camera, and you might just want something like the CampSnap. One of my biggest issues with this camera versus the CampSnap is the fact that this runs through the batteries. After about 30, 40, 50 photos, I have to go ahead and look at replacing the battery. Whereas with this camera, I can take 200, 300 photos before I even have to worry about charging it. To get the photos that look really cool straight out of the camera, you have to go in and edit a lot of things in the settings and get the Fuji recipes how you would like them. Whereas with this camera, I've done absolutely nothing. I took it out of the box, started taking pictures with it. We're gonna check out a comparison. I tried to get as close as possible in some of the photos, but also some of the photos are gonna be a little bit different, but it should give you an idea of what these cameras can do. Again, this one is straight out of the camera without any type of changes to the settings. And this one is also straight out of the camera, but I definitely had to go in and use Fuji recipes that I found online. And the one that I mainly used for this was the classic Cuban negative. Found that it was the closest in terms of giving me the same kind of look on both cameras. Now, things like build quality are going to be different. This is made out of a heavy metal material. It obviously weighs a whole lot more substantial than something made out of plastic. It looks completely different too. And it has a million different functions if you're the type of person who wants to go in and manually adjust everything. This camera is pretty simple. It's point, it's click, take your photo. There is no reviewing the photos until you plug it into your phone or a computer and pull the photos directly from the camera that way. But I'm pretty blown away at the results that I got. Let me know in the comments what you think. Obviously, they're two very different cameras, but I'm kind of surprised at how similar the look is that you can get out of both of these cameras. One's going to be higher resolution, probably a lot more clear when you zoom in. The other one has a huge advantage of being 1/20th of the price. I don't know, but I think it's kind of crazy that there exists a camera where you can get a similar look to one that's a lot more expensive. I'm gonna put a link down in the video description to where you can get the absolute best price on either of these cameras. Be sure to let me know in the comments what you think. Were you as surprised as I was at the results? Or is this what you expected? Give this video a thumbs up so that more people can see it and maybe get an idea of whether they need to spend a lot of money to get a specific camera, or maybe save a lot of money and get a camera that gives them the similar look. Subscribe if you haven't already, because you're definitely welcome here. Let's check out these photos.